Okay, so here we are after doing a million things, but it's all done. Drinking red superfood. Oh, and by the way, yesterday I record a red superfood, um, after my meditation at my new spot, and I'm gonna share that video tonight. I just want to let you know that yesterday it was the night of the full moon, and now we are after effect. And today's was incredible for real. Two things happened really. Well, three things. I climbed a new mountain in the unknown. I speak to a beaver. He came see me, and after my higher self lead me to him again, and we were at like 1 meter of, and we were watching each other. It was really amazing. Beautiful beaver in the best environment available. And I did a live, like a connection between me and a woman on Instagram, and that opened up a conversation about many topics. So I really recommend you to check this out. Let's see the video that I recorded yesterday of Red Superfood. Tonight, okay, you see, I want to jump right away, but I really want to say that I need to get all my spending. I need to put it in the book to keep track. Since all this craziness happened, it's kind of like I never feel to do it, but I see worse than that in the past. So it's okay, like 15 minutes is all going to be done. And my laptop is open right now, and I'm ready to share the moment that I cleaned the top of the mountain and what happened today. So two video, and I'm gonna publish it before I go to sleep. That's my goal. I just went outside, and it's kind of cold, and it's after the rain, or I don't know if I'm gonna go outside. We're gonna see. But I know that the red superfood helped me once again, and I really recommend. I think for real, the best investment so far in 2020 that I did to myself, it's the red superfood. I don't do normally video about like a spirulina and stuff like that. These are really good as well, but not like the red superfood. We have blood flowing through all our body, and I've been unlocking my heart, and I've been working on my throat chakra and my crown chakra, and my solar plexus a whole lot. But the root chakra, uh, the chakra that keep you grounded, and the chakra that opens up all the other chakra, well, I did not really focus on that, but like this is like the main chakra. It's the most important chakra that we have tendency to take for granted. So it's important to not take this chakra for granted. And if you resonate with what I'm saying, definitely red superfood powder. You can buy it on Amazon, great price, and it's 1 scoop a day. Me, I decide to take it always after my nap at night, and so because I love to split my day in two, and yeah, so that's what's up. So let's see what I have to say yesterday. I'm pretty sure you're curious to know what I have to say. So here we go. So this is after meditation, and I am looking at the full moon right now. And this is after meditation. I was sitting right here, like this, watching the moon. And I promised myself that I'm gonna record a little video right here for the first time. This is my new spot that I really love. Like you can see, it's kind of like there is a kind of small forest here, and like there is light, so I'm not completely in the dark. It's like the best that you can find at night to come sit here, be in peace, in a peaceful environment, and do a meditation. So I'm really grateful that it's been the second time now. So I discovered this place at my birthday, my 36th birthday, and I'm really grateful. Like I really love the meditation here. It's simple, and it's like more quick. It happened more quickly, and like you can see, my eyes is kind of wet. It's like I got tears that come down my eyes. It's just how deep it was, and it's a relief, you know. And I'm really grateful, like to have this opportunity. That you know, during this time that it's kind of like crazy what's going on planet Earth. Well, my life, like I predicted, I'm gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna keep thriving, and I'm not gonna be affected by it. Yes, it limit my shopping, because I was loving to go shopping for clothes and stuff like that before. But anyway, I was not going to restaurants, and I was not going to bars, and you know, I was not going to big events, or you know. So I was able to, like, because I have such a strong foundation, and that's what helped me along my journey. It's to build a strong foundation of what I really love to do, you know. And for me, it's, you know, nature, doing meditation, performing, exploring, the best of my ability of what I am in the current situation right now, you know. Life is not perfect. Like the fact that I am living with my parents, it's kind of really like they are not bad person. It's just they are toxic, and they are in a toxic environment. So I understand that it was necessary. I understand, but I know that because I already experienced what it's like to be in the right environment, in a non-toxic environment. I know what it is. That I know that this is where I belong. There is where I belong. But, you know, I do the best with what I got. You know, since I'm not in a good environment where I live, I make sure that I don't spend too much time there, you know. So that's why all day I go into nature, I travel. More far I go, better it is, and more time I spend in nature, better it is. So you know, for those who live in a toxic environment, and I know that there is so many people out there that is in current a bad environment, in a toxic environment, and they are awake, and they are awakening, and they are in this bad environment where they live, you know, their house, apartment, condo, you know, wherever it is. Like the goal when you are in that situation is to not stay there all day. It's not to be confined in that toxic environment. It's gonna drive you fucking crazy, you know? So the goal is for you to figure out a way to thrive But like the time that you're there, like let's say you're there only 10% every day. The rest of the time you go explore the world, you go, because life is all about the adventure. It's the ride, But if you experience always the same ride, you will just grow in that area, but not expand, So that's why, I am doing a multitude of things, and yeah. And by the way, I need to mention that because now I was going out of line, out of theme, but the leaves starting to grow. And that's one thing that highlight from that meditation is that what I asked is that what I all the seeds that I plant in April, like in May, I want to double the productivity from what I did in April. But it's totally normal that I say this because you see, like it's growing, and it's gonna just get more and more, and it's gonna get greener, and it's gonna be more filled, and that's what we're gonna experience in May. We're gonna fill up our cups, and because what we put in place in April, it's the new us. Well, I talk for me, but there is strange noise today. Like, where'd that come from? But anyway, this is a speech for the full moon, and what you need to take note from this. I'm not an astrologer guy, but I listened to a bunch of them. But what I'm sharing with you is my own intuition, is related to nature, because I spend so much time in nature that nature is my teacher, and nature tell me that I'm gonna be able to produce double of what I put in place in April. Because I got a strong foundation, and the ball is already rolling. So if you listen to this video and you relate to this, you say, hey, yeah, me too, in April, I've been really pushing hard, and it feels good. I'm proud of what I accomplished. Well, in May, after this full moon, you're gonna see that everything, it will be more easy to put in place, and you're gonna be able to produce more, so it's gonna be better, the new foundation in April, like every time it's a new thing. It's always hard, when you start something new, but now so it's get easier the second round. When I perform, the second round is always a pain in the ass because I push my limits even more. I raise the bar, but yeah, you need to know this, that that's what happens when you want to expand your comfort zone. You want to raise the bar even higher, So that's what I have for you right now. It's, me, I try to keep it as simple as possible. If you want more depth and more technical and profound and studies about the planets, and more with scientific words and stuff like that. There is so many people out there that can serve you that, but me, I just try to keep it real, like real. Well, it's probably a gift that I'm really, really spiritual. I'm like the most spiritual man on planet Earth, but I speak like a guy that is like that is not spiritual, but I am really, really spiritual, really connected with nature. And I am the living proof of that, because do you know someone else who do a meditation at 2 a.m.? Like I go in my car and I come here and I do a meditation in the dark, in nature, in the unknown. And it's never linear. I never know exactly when that's gonna happen, but I trust my intuition. I trust my guidance. I know that I am divinely guidance, and I know that what come out of my mouth, it's beyond what Chicequilibre have to say. Well, Chicequilibre, it's like it's an entity. It's a God. Like Chicequilibre is sitting at the table of God, and that's the message that God have to deliver, and it come from me, Chicequilibre. Like, yeah. So, yeah. It's the first time I record a video here, so I know it's not perfect, and I can feel that I am really pushing to put out the message, but there is a beginning to everything, and I really love it. And I got some kind of light, and it's pretty cool that I have the moon in front of me the time I am letting you know that May, it's gonna be a really productive and less tension to put things in place. It's gonna be a little bit lighter, but you're gonna produce more, so be prepared to work more. And we're gonna be able to manifest more than in April. So everything is increasing, and it's a good thing. So beware of that. Namaste. So it's 2 degrees outdoor, and coming back to my car, what do I see? What an amazing sign of the universe. A bunny, a brown bunny, and he starts running. He stopped. I came a little bit closer to him. He looked at me. I can see his eye looking at me, and then he ran away like really fast. But that was so cool. You see, more connected you are with nature, well, the universe, God will send you signs always, that you are on the right path. And in the signs, like this is a bunny, so the bunny means certain things. So check this out. Are you kidding me? That was not over the thing. It was 1 foot on it, but still landing it. It's incredible. Chicequilibre, never give up. This is a big